so windy today. Like gale force winds. Wow, you're up high. Hello. What's gone wrong with the steering? Pivotal's come loose again. Bent.
So in a minute you're going to hear the noise that the servo is now making. It doesn't sound good. Noise in this video. It was really blowing a gale out there today. This is a new place we've come to. This is Victoria Park in Newbury. It's actually perfect. It's got a boat and lake. It's got some nice open spaces for the cars, and it's got a playground for the kids. It does also have a skate park, but unfortunately there were too many kids on there today. Didn't get the opportunity to get the Kraton out there. I also had a few issues with this video. The first 5 minutes of this video, the file corrupted and I wasn't able to download it to my PC. So we missed me running up and down this exact bit of dead grass here. I'm on 6S here, and I had a fantastic run, got it to very close to full throttle, and then the front started to lift just like that, and ended up doing a cartwheel a good 50 meters along the ground, just banging wheel after wheel on the ground. Amazingly it continued to drive after that, but unfortunately I did lose some steering. The steering gradually got worse and worse over the next 5-10 minutes, and by the time you can see this footage here, I've got almost no steering at all. I could turn left a little bit, but I had no right turn at all. You heard the servo in that last little clip there making a funny noise, so I think I've killed the original Arrma servo. And there'll be a video coming up on a servo replacement. But yeah, still had fun with the Kraton, even though it was short-lived. And so we'll definitely be coming back to this location. So hopefully I will go on the skate park at some point. The lake was pretty good. It was very choppy because of the wind. There was quite a lot of weeds in it as well. I suppose the large amount of sun we've had recently would account for that. Here I was just pointing out some epoxy that I had to put into my FT011 speedboat here. I used I borrowed a prop off a friend. It was very, very large. I think it was a 45mm diameter prop, and it was not a good idea, as it turns out, because it actually broke the shaft, the drive shaft, completely loose. Broke the front mounts, and it was spinning in the rear mount as well. So I've epoxied those back in, and now I've got that little bronze prop on there, which is I believe 32mm or maybe 35. I think it's 35. Again, I will be doing a full video of I've got a few different prop options now for both this boat, the 011, and for its little baby brother, the 012, which is currently broken. I'm waiting repairs on that. But I will be doing a full running video on those two to compare the props soon. So I'll give you a little bit of footage of the FT011 in action here. Again, I was having a few issues with trying to get it to turn. The issue I've been having on both the boats. Sometimes they seem to turn just fine, and sometimes they don't seem to turn at all. I'm not sure if it's my lack of understanding of boats or my lack of experience driving boats, or if there's actually an issue with them. I've been trying out a few different things, and I'll keep you updated on those. But for now, enjoy the rest of the video. So you may notice I have a gold windscreen on my FT011, and that's literally just a bit of sticky wrap plastic that I stuck on there. It normally has all carbon fibre over the top. It doesn't look bad at all, I think it looks good in fact. I just thought it might look nice with a gold windscreen, but it didn't really stick that great. And there I go, like an imbecile, driving into a huge bunch of leaves.
Export up to the max, is it? On turn, I'm on full turning. Right. Yeah. Lots and lots and lots of weed in this pond. Try bending these trimmer tabs down. Oh, that's quite a lot. Let's see what that's going to do.
I often wondered if there was any real point of having a reverse on these boats. I know most boats don't have a reverse, but actually in situations like there where you've picked up some weeds or debris on the prop, having a reverse is actually quite handy because you can just reverse the prop, give it some reverse throttle a few times, and quite often it will clear the debris on the prop and you don't have to bring it in, so it's actually quite a handy little feature. So there you can see the bronze prop that I've got on there is a 35mm diameter, and I also put an aluminium prop nut which is kind of pointed, just because they were cheap and they were in my model shop. I don't know if it's really going to make any difference, but the bronze prop certainly seems to give it a little bit of extra power. As I'm sure you know, both these boats have a self-righting mechanism. So there we go, she's upside down. And on this particular occasion, I struggled to get it to self-right. Did do it eventually there, look. I'm not sure why that was. It could be, I mean, there is a considerable amount of wind today, so that's possibly something to do with it. I also find that once these boats take on a little bit of water, if you've been running them for quite a long time, inevitably you take on a little bit of water, and once you've got that extra weight in there, it can be a bit tricky to get it self-right. It does usually still work though. So again here, I got too close to the edge. I picked up some debris on the prop and it wouldn't accelerate. But once again, a few little blips on the throttle in a reverse direction seemed to clear whatever was on the prop and it's back to full speed again. once again, a bit of a bad toss there, ends up on its back. And once again, had difficulty getting itself right. You can see it trying, and it does eventually do it. Like I said, it's possibly a combination of the wind and the extra weight from a little bit of extra water in there, but I've never once had it where it actually wouldn't self-right, but sometimes it does take a little while. And there we go, that's the battery died. Forest battery's dead, and that's it for today.